Welcome back to Spoiler Free Wrestling, everyone. And there's some news today concerning both the AEW co-vice president Cody and former WWE agent slash producer Arn Anderson. Now, both Cody and Arn Anderson have both recently filed for new trademarks. In the case of Anderson, he simply filed to trademark his in-ring name, Arn Anderson. His real name is Martin Anthony Lund. As for Cody, however, he filed for two terms, the first being the longtime nickname for his father, Dusty Rhodes, and that is the American Dream. And Cody also filed to trademark the term the American Nightmare, which is a nickname he began using for himself shortly after leaving WWE. And if you go on Cody's YouTube channel, the name he's given to his channel is The Nightmare Family. And interesting to note is that Cody didn't file these trademarks on behalf of AEW or anything to do with Tony Khan's company. He filed them under his real name of Cody Runnels. Now, Anderson filed for his trademarks on March the 10th, while Cody filed for his on March the 10th. Oh, sorry. Anderson filed for his trademark on March 9th. Cody filed for his on March 10th. So you could come to some conclusion that these were filed in some way in relation to each other, or perhaps it's just a coincidence that Cody and Arn Anderson each filed for separate trademarks a day apart from each other. But there's another trademark that's been filed, which was filed on March the 10th by a company nobody's ever heard of. And this trademark is something which could be a little controversial. So on March 10th, and I've got this up on your screen right now, you're looking at the U.S. Trademark and Patent Thing. The U.S. Trademark and Patent Thing is the official term. And what is here is an LLC by the name of Toot Toot LLC has trademarked the term Four Horsemen. Now, this isn't that new, as companies have trademarked Four Horsemen for a variety of things. There was a beer company named the Four Horsemen. There's been a motorcycle gang named the Four Horsemen. There's all, that's fine. They can do that. However, this Four Horsemen trademark filed by Toot Toot LLC was trademarked for wrestling purposes. So, who are these guys? Who is Toot Toot LLC? And why are they filing for trademarks on the same day that Cody Runnels is filing for trademarks? And I think it's interesting that Arn Anderson was filing for trademarks on March the 9th, and there are trademarks being filed for the Four Horsemen, the stable he's so closely associated with, on March 10th. Now, in terms of who is Toot Toot LLC, I've looked up everything I can find. This company is nobody. They are completely hidden, impossible to find out information about them. And the name Toot Toot LLC leads me to believe that somebody had about 2 minutes to name this company and decided to go with Toot Toot LLC. So we'll just see what happens with that. But I think it's notable for us to pay attention that Cody and Arn Anderson have been filing for trademarks, and some unknown company has also filed to trademark the term Four Horsemen for wrestling purposes. That would mean, if this trademark goes through and it's approved, that Toot Toot LLC would be able to run a wrestling show and have a faction named the Four Horsemen. That's interesting. What about the idea, could Arn Anderson be coming into AEW to manage a stable named the Four Horsemen? This is all just speculation, and it's speculation which might not even mean anything, because WWE might challenge that trademark filing. Who knows? But the important news for you to know right now, Cody has filed for trademarking of the terms American Dream and American Nightmare. Arn Anderson has trademarked his own name, Arn Anderson, and somebody, we don't know who, has trademarked or has applied to trademark the term Four Horsemen for wrestling purposes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to be sure that you don't miss any news or reports on this or any other issue from Spoiler Free Wrestling. I'm the Guy from Spoiler Free Wrestling.